strongest range engage with that E.
Well, the Braum is going to be picked up here as well, so BBQ with some options here in the early game. Level 1 is very scary, actually. They can get a pretty huge invade down onto SKT if they would like to, so things could be potentially high octane very early into this match.
It kind of feels like you need the Kazakhs to be enough ahead on the jungle matchup to ward the cams and stop the elastic slingshot from just ruining the day every time BBQ tries to set up for a siege. Because yes, Ori and Varus can be very...
To the machine, it certainly is the BBQ Olivers, and we are now on to Summoner's Rift for game number 1, SK Telecom against the BBQ Olivers for our final match of the night. And of course, the final match of this round of 8 as well.
Top great, mid lane okay, but it's better in the early game. Bot lane can be abused if you take a bad trade. The fact that Varus has such long range on his harass. But all this is being discussed so heavily because if SKT could have 3 winning pressure lanes, it means that Zac will get a free farming phase, and then Zac will do the heavy work later, while the team comp from SKT can fight well on one item as well. So you bridge yourself very well if things go to 19. In this game, Malice evolved claws, so he's definitely going to have some nice pressures. Here's Faker.
Yep, right behind as well as 4 members on the bottom side of the map. This should be the double kill as first blood goes to Teddy. The second does as well, and he's on a roll yet again. Make that 13 kills without dying so far in the Kespa Cup.
And those boots were made for minions into the turret. It's an 18 CS lead out of nowhere. And 5 minutes 22 into this series, it was 1 hour deathless for Teddy in the Kespa Cup. How long will that extend is the question we have to ask.
He already has a 500 gold bounty, and there's another gank. The kidnap comes in. See you later, Wind. This should be the 3rd kill for Teddy. And I didn't know that the Kespa Cup was going to be the Teddy show, but I'm liking it so far.
And Mariana wave control, not the strongest in the mid game. The counter roaming so hard because she's more of a quarterback mid laner, not Alessandro with instant impact. Here we go though.
Yeah, the shockwave does come in. It's a bit of a sombrero on top of the Kazakhs, but not enough damage available here against Faker the Aftershock. Just too much durability available as now Mata, he's going to get out, give full first turret blood gold over to Teddy, and Teddy's going to have just all of the money in the universe.
Now, come on, Observer. Do what we want with the turrets and get all the turret checkpoints. And yet, it may be redefined by the Dream Team, as now Teddy has another 460 gold. Great.
Yeah, and still has a 50 CS advantage. 3-0-0. As far as entering a lane is concerned, I feel like Wind is probably in one of the worst positions possible when it comes to facing up against his Joy lane, and he's dead again. I think that's just a sign that things are going very poorly.
There was just no time by coma. If I channel it in the river, I'm going to channel it next to my turret.
Thinking that, and he is going to do so. Teddy comes in, picks up the last couple of minions. They'll get rid of this minion wave as well as the charge is set up.
Pre-14-minute 3 turrets?
Good God. Well, I mean, Shelly's here whacking away at this one. We've only got 2 more of the turret plates to come in. And it's 13 minutes on the dot. Yeah. I think they'll take a dragon as well.
Yeah.
Is there anything that BBQ can possibly do? I don't think so.
We saw a best of 3. SKT saw an all-you-can-eat buffet, apparently, and they take everything on the map. This is,
Sand, please. And, you put Coma together with Marta.
You put a turret down.
Is going to come down, and the kidnap is going to be all she wrote for Zeus. Nowhere that he can go. Chains of Corruption not corrupting anything on the side of SKT. The flash in from Marta gets the double knock up, and look at the damage availability from SKT. He's not even going to go down as the hula hoop to celebrate there from Autumn. That is not what you want to see, but understandable from a BBQ that is just in shambles.
And it was 4v5 as well. Why would Urgot join? He's too busy playing for his own lane. Is Khan. They continue to push up the mid lane here. You look for anything to salvage this game for BBQ, and there's nothing, Atlas.
Squid's going to find himself control ward. We're going to bring it back here as the control ward line for SKT is continuing to look absolutely beautiful. 17 minutes in,
perfect game pace.
Control
it's also the unexpected perfect game of they even got all the turret checkpoints.
They got all the turret checkpoints, both the Rift Herald and the Dragon at the same time. And they might even win before 25 minutes.
It does feel like you're being, you know when you feel like you've watched the perfect movie and then a movie beats that? This is like the ultra perfect game. Is a possibility, is something that is so rare. You know, some people object to how we use Flame Horizon for 100 CS advantage when it used to be 100 CS in the laning phase, but the game changed, so the term changed with it. Does this become the new perfect game or a perfecter game, or do we have to find a new adjective? We don't know yet. They haven't won it. They haven't gone deathless as an entire team, but they're on course. It's just BBQ just missed out on Christmas dinner, and SKT have had 3 or 4 helpings already.
Yeah. I guess BBQ Olivers may serve turkey as well, and SKT really wanted some and paid for the premium, because they seem to be getting their money's worth here against BBQ in this game 1. Oh man, and to be Hokong as well on the top side as this Poppy, who's pretty much been fine, you know, he's been farming it out, things are okay as the turret in the mid lane, the inhibitor turret, double knock-up, double kidnap from Clid, as 4 members of SKT under the turret will deliver Petty another kill. Zeus goes down, it's Clid down to the passive so perfectly, tanking the turret as the bounce in comes down, but it is just not enough. It's Khan that eats him up. Oh god, there is just no wrong that SKT can do, and at 18.5 minutes, they take their first inhibitor.
BBQ are diving in just to stop the perfect game, just to get something on the board. Even a single kill will do. We watched the replay here, and we talked about how games are different when you have eyes on Zac, and when you do not, they don't got eyes on anything other than their health bars going down so quickly, whether it's under turrets or out in the open. They get the bloblets out till tomorrow victory for the side of BBQ. Slow solo on this Drake, back away. The 10,000 gold lead came mighty early, and SKT just have too many items. The difference between Wind and Teddy is hard to watch.
And it's always been, you look at the 20-minute mark, and I feel like it's evolved constantly over time, and 10,000 gold was always the insurmountable point. I feel like it's even worse than that now. In this current meta, if it's 10,000 gold lead at 20 minutes, there's almost absolutely no way you can possibly win. And SKT were at that at about 17.5.
And the reason why that kind of makes sense, Atlas, is that there's so much gold in the game, it feels like everyone's getting a participation award. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
You let your mid laner room? Don't worry, mate, here's 160 gold for a checkpoint. No, they actually got everything, and got a lead. And there was no counter things available to the side of BBQ.
All of the comeback mechanics haven't been utilized because in the jungle, there's a lot of comeback mechanics in the camps. They can't get their camps. Comeback mechanic in the bounties, they haven't got a kill. There's so many things that Riot has put into the game to help teams in this position, but if you can't get there, it's even worse.
We went from soccer to AFL. If you miss, don't worry, you get a single point. It's still something. And yet, no behinds even here on the side of BBQ. Unfortunately, only a gold lead to show there as the culling is pretty monstrous already, but unbreakable. A nice tool to answer it. Teddy, there's 3 of them there, mate.
God, the double tap looked like an ability. That was ridiculous. Hokong taking a lot of damage here from Khan, but Khan just disdaining towards him, having a good time. Does have himself that shield available as well. And now you can see SKT can set themselves up in any brush that they would like, and choose to come forward and kill absolutely anyone on the side of BBQ. Hard to push in here at this stage of the game just because it's so early. You know, we just don't quite have enough turret damage, but with this dive coming in from Clid, looking for the stretch Armstrong, does get the pullback onto Zeus, but that is just going to secure this turret, not going to get any kills on BBQ at this particular point.
Super Minion pushing in mid. Ergot hoping the Poppy will leave so he can try to take down this last inner turret. Again, killing the Poppy really, really hard. Doesn't have Ignite at the moment. Here's Faker, and he actually gets dodged by the ultimate there by Malice.
Yeah, thankfully Malice does go invisible to save his own life. Not wanting to fall down yet again as Clid flashing forward, gets another double kidnap here into the backline, right on top of the grand entrance. It's another hula hoop in celebration there from Autumn as the inhibitor is going to go down the second, and now SKT looking for the game. 10-0, 12,000 gold lead, 7 turrets to none, 2 dragons to nothing. It's taken everything from BBQ, and they're looking to finish the game right now. Pre-22 minutes, Faker dives forward. That's the fear beyond death. The fear to come in as well at the end. Hokong goes down. It's Clid turning golden as a puddle underneath this turret as Malice jumps forward. Can't get any of the kills. And the Nexus to fall down. Perfect game from SK Telecom T1 in the Kespa Cup in their second match.
But somehow Perfect Game doesn't do it justice. If they're the dream team,
The
this is the
perfectest
dream
game possible.
I think it's the dream game, Atlas from the dream team. This is some Harlem Globetrotter stuff coming through from SKT T1. Most people will know that reference. That was, of course, putting together those mega powers in order to take down all comers. BBQ and APK Prince.